Hey guys, this is Aaron's Collecting and Detecting coming back at you with another video. If I sound like I just woke up, it's because I did. My sleeping's all messed up, guys. It's hard for me to sleep at night. So then when I get home from work, I'm exhausted, and then I sleep a lot during the day, and it's driving me crazy. So yeah, I just woke up, and I'm doing this here video before I'm gonna go try and lay back down and relax. Well, first of all, I got that package back from that guy that I was supposed to get 2 hits from that shorted me on those 2 lots. So I already opened it because I was excited earlier. And now, I don't know, people puzzle me, because remember he owed me 2 hits. Okay, he shorted me one on the first lot, shorted me one on the second lot. Now granted, the first lot was pretty awesome. The second lot was okay. Wasn't horrible, but it wasn't, it was a lot better. The first lot was a lot better. So he gives me this lot, and keep in mind, hits are described in his channel as autos or relics. And now I'm not all about the autos or relics. I like any kind of card. It doesn't really matter to me. But, the autos and relics are harder to get. That's why some boxes, when in retail, you don't get any, usually. And when you have to get hobby boxes to get hobbies or relics consistently. So, by saying you're going to get those, I like collecting the autographs, and I like collecting, to have like little pieces of jersey or bat or, shoe or baseball. I think that's really cool. Or to have their autographs. I think that's cool. So when he says he's going to give me 2 hits, I'm assuming it's going to be one or the other. So he sends me this envelope, and I'll show you what was in there. He didn't say anything about sending me extra cards. He just said he was going to send me those 2. Which, hey, I'm like, okay, cool. He sent me some other cards along with it. This Home Run Challenge Max Muncy. This is a 2020 card. That's fine. Then he sent me this insert of Ichiro. This is a 2020 Topps Choice. Cool. I love Ichiro. It's an awesome card. I'll take both of those. I like the Home Run Challenge cards. He sent me this Vladdy from this year. Now, I don't know if this is a single print. I have to take a look, but I don't think it is. From 2020. Then he sent me this 2014 Bowman Draft Alex Verdugo, which if you guys see my video, I traded Collectorholic for a box of this, and I got a black Alex Verdugo, numbered out of 25. But I did not get a regular one, so that's cool, because I don't have this card in the regular non-refractor form, Bowman Chrome. So, and then he sent me this, which, National Treasures are a very expensive box. I looked this box up online. For a box of these is like $600 and some. Now I've never bought any of these. Not a box or a pack or anything. So I don't know how many cards come in a box. But I figure these probably cost a pretty penny. So, and it's a rookie auto, Ryan McMahon. Now you say, well, Ryan McMahon's not, isn't really that good. But he started coming on at the end of last year, and he's still young enough. He still, has projection to be pretty good. So I was really happy with this. But that's it. There's no other hit. So now, should I get mad that there was only 1 hit? Again, I was shorted a hit. Or should I be happy because he sent extra cards and the hit he did send me was pretty impressive? Now, granted, it's not like you know, a household name. You know, it's not one of the top rookies, but it's pretty darn good. I mean, I'm kind of impressed with the card. So I haven't left a review because I was holding back a review from when he sent me earlier, and I told him if he's, once he sends those cards, I'll give him a good review. Now, would you guys be upset or not? Should I just be grateful what he sent me because of the card, because of the extra cards and the card was so good, or should I just, be upset? I don't know how to feel. Okay, well, anyways, on to the shout out. This is a shout out I should have done a while ago, but he doesn't do videos often, so I kind of out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. And then he commented me the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, this guy's awesome. He has sent me 3 packages, one of which was a response to a package I sent him. And he sent me 2 more packages, not asking for anything in return, just out of the blue, not even talked about. And he's an awesome guy. I love his, his kindness. I love how he does his videos. He's a very humble guy. This is one of the nicest guys on YouTube. If you're not subbed to him, I highly suggest you do. He is one of the coolest dudes on YouTube. One of the coolest guys I've met on here. So please sub him. It's Joesters Cards and Coins. Like I said, he doesn't do many videos. Actually, he didn't. Maybe when baseball season starts up, he'll do more. Well, he's got a daughter that's in gymnastics and stuff, so he's a pretty busy guy. But when he does do videos, he's a cool guy, and you should see his videos. It's got some cool editing in there. It's really awesome. He's a cool guy. So give him a sub. But now I'm gonna do my 1991 Upper Deck and get the 1991s out of the way, so then we can focus on 1992s. First card, Phil Plantier. Now I got these kind of in order. I got these in order, so except for the ones that aren't sleeved up. So 3 of those. DJ Dozier. Not really. I do remember him a little bit. DJ Dozier. Phil Plantier, like I was saying yesterday, he was supposed to be the next big thing for the Red Sox, and didn't really pan out. Dave Hansen. And by this time, guys, 1991, cards were starting to come out with a lot more brands. Up until 1981, there was only Topps. They had Bowman before that in the 40s and the early 50s, but from the 1950s on until 81, Topps was pretty much it. I'm sure there was a few small brands on the side that not many people knew about, move on. But Topps was pretty much it. Then in 81, Topps, or Donruss and Fleer came out. And then in 88, this is Leo Gomez. I remember him. Yeah, hold them like this so you guys can read them. 1988 Score came out. Then in 1989, of course, the big release was Upperdeck, which, of course, Upperdeck doesn't exist anymore. Scott Allred never really panned out for the Tigers. And then they came out with Leaf, Topps Finest, and, Fleer Ultra. Fleer Ultra came out in 91, I believe. Topps Finest came out, I think, in 93. But, yeah, they got so many kinds of cards. I was telling a guy on here, there's so many cards, it's not even funny. And Upperdeck, they don't even have Upperdeck anymore. They have Topps Finest. But yeah, a lot of the brands, they've stopped and then they come back again. They start back up again. So, Scott Chiamparino. I don't know. Don't really know him. Lance Dixon. So yeah, there's the brands are constantly changing, as you card people know. But I'm explaining to the non-card people, trying to educate. So yeah, there's just so many cards to collect. Even back then, at least in up until 88, there was just basically those three kinds. I mean, there was the side sets or whatever that were. There was like what do you call it? What's that set that was a game? You guys know what I'm talking about. I can't think of it right now. You bought the game and they had one every year. That came out, I think, in 86, 87. Sean Barry. Brian Barnes. Gosh, what is it called? I'm having a brain fart, guys. Let's see. Oh, Classic. That's it. Gosh, I could not remember that for the life of me. They had Classic and, just little side set, but they weren't like an official, like one of the official brands that came out that everybody collected. That was more or less a game. But now there's just so many. It's like, it seems like every week they're releasing a product, or multiple products. And it's hard to keep. It's literally, like I was telling somebody on here, it's like literally impossible to keep up with them all. It's impossible to collect all the cards because they have so many, refractors. They have 1 of 1s, 5 of 5s, 10 of 10s. You can't collect all those cards. It's impossible. For every set, you might as well forget it. So just collect what you like, and that's it. But I think that's the problem with a lot of us collectors. We want every single card, and it bugs us when we don't get them all. But you can't let it bother you guys, because to get every single card is pretty much impossible, like I said. Greg Colburn, I remember him a little bit. Bernard Gilkey, remember him for the Cardinals. I think he played for another team. I want to say like the Giants, maybe. I don't know. I just remember him mostly with the Cardinals. Mark Lewis, Indians draft guy, didn't really pan out for the Indians. Played a little bit for them, but didn't really pan out. Another one. Mickey Morandini. So yeah, just collect what you like, guys. and don't worry about what people tell you should collect. Because, yeah, they say this is the junk wax era. But, hey, I look at it like cards can be expensive. And these cards, you can get some between $10 and $20 a box. Sometimes even cheaper if you're lucky. Sometimes you get them for like $5 a box. Because they made so many of them. But they have some cool cards in them. And they have some cool rookies in there, too. So, just because they're not, worth a lot doesn't mean you shouldn't collect them. Because I pretty much collect everything. Now, granted, it's a lot easier to get these, and you're going to get a lot more of them. But it's cool, though. Still cool. Geronimo Pena. Don't really know him. Charles Nagy was a really good pitcher for the Indians. Don't really remember him. Geronimo Pena. Henry Rodriguez, he was pretty good for a few years there. Another one of those guys that came out and hit a whole lot of home runs. They thought he was going to be have a great career. He had a few good years. All right, I believe. But Scott Cooper, Red Sox guy. Andujar Cedeno. Got a few of those. Steve Decker. Played for the Giants. Trying to get these done quick, guys, but seems like an endless pile of them. And also, too, I was talking, so I was going a little bit slower. And I will be quiet for now and try to get done. Jeff Conine's good. He's a good player. Had a good, solid MLB career. Played on the Marlins. And the Royals, of course. Those are the only two teams I remember him being on. Although I'm sure he was on more than that. And Chuck Knobloch again. Chuck Knobloch is in pretty much every set from 1991. As he should have been, because he was Rookie of the Year that year, so... Now, I don't know how highly thought of he was before he won the Rookie of the Year, but he must have been thought of pretty good to have that many cards. Todd Van Poppel, God, what a bust he was. He was supposed to be awesome. Never really panned out. Dude, Carsey. I want to say he was a highly touted prospect also. Yep, 22nd overall pick. Chris Johnson, don't remember him. Things not focusing. There we go. John Eriks, don't remember him. Gary Scott, don't really remember him. Kiki Jones, definitely not. Definitely don't remember him. Got a few of those. 2, 3, 4. Will Cordero, do remember him. Don't remember what other team he was on. Though, but I do remember Cordero. Royce Clayton, I remember him with the Giants. And I think he was with Cardinals also. Costo, don't really remember him. Sockeld, don't really remember him. I remember cards of him, but I don't remember seeing him play. Brooke Fordyce. Remember him a little bit. Dave Staten. Don't really remember him. Mike Lieberthal. Remember him a little bit. Kurt Miller. Not really. Dan Peltier. Not really. Got a lot of these 91s. Like I said, guys, I mean, I've sold pretty much my whole collection twice. So I have all these cards, but I can only imagine how many cards I'd have if I still have those whole collections. And then I sold some other cards on the side when I needed the money. But pretty much my whole collection, except for my Griffies, never sold those ever. And a few other cards. Never sold my Verlanders. Never sold my Miggies. So what I've gotten of those, I've always had and I still have. Brent Maine, don't really remember him. Rico Bronya, I remember him, but he didn't pan out for the Tigers. So many prospects that really don't pan out. It's kind of mind-boggling when you think about it. Willie Banks, vaguely remember him. I think he had a short MLB career, from what I remember. Leo Butcher. Don't know him very well. Pat Kelly, I remember him. He was up there with Kevin Moss on highly touted prospects for the Yankees. I think he came out and tore it up. I have a lot of these Frymans. I think I got 10 of them. Let's see. I think I counted them yesterday. 2, 3, 4. Not that I mind. I love Fryman. 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I was right. Luis Soho which of course he played for the Yankees. Also the Angels, also the Blue Jays. Mel Rojas, vaguely remember him. Carl Rhodes of the Astros, don't really remember him, maybe a little bit. Hats McGee, do you remember Carl Rhodes? I know Hats was young at that time. Scott Erickson. Brian McRae. Milt Kyler. Again, it's pretty good for us. Darren Lewis. The A's and the Giants. Okay, Wes Chamberlain. Alex Fernandez, another thought as a can't miss pitching prospect. He was all right. Did a lot better than Van Poppel. Mike Sims, don't remember him. You remember him? Hats, I don't. Moises Alou. Moises Alou he had probably the best career out of all these people. Ed Zosky, he didn't last very long. Reggie Jefferson, he had a decent career. Turner Ward. Yeah, and then they got this big old stack that I haven't top loaded yet. But let's see. I do couple cards on the back. These were like the update set, I think. Wilson Alvarez, and they have like a F on the back, and then an Andy Ashby, and then all the rest of the ones are ones that you've seen. I'd show them, but the video is already 25 minutes long, and you've already seen them. So yeah. Please give Joesters Cards and Coins a sub. Tell him I sent you, please. Yeah, like I said, he's a real cool guy. You won't be, will not be disappointed in subbing to him. Highly recommend his channel. Also, too, what do you guys think I should do about that lot? Should I complain that I shorted a hit, or should I just leave it alone and just not buy from him anymore? Because yeah, he did give me some good cards, a lot of good cards out of what I got from him, but he shorted me basically 3 times in a row, and I keep having to say something to him, and he takes a long time to get back to me, and but he said his father did just die. So, which, if that's true, I can understand. That would upset anybody. But it's just, you never know with people nowadays. You never know if they're telling you the truth or they're trying to scam you, or, it's hard to trust people. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, though. So, I'm probably just going to just leave it alone and just not buy from the guy anymore for a while, at least. Although it's a shame, because I do like his cards for the most part. Some really, really high-end cards, really quality. Look at this. When you get lots of random cards, do you normally get a National Treasures patch, rookie, numbered 96 out of 99 in your lot? Not for $9.50 or $9. Yeah, this one was a little better. This one was better than the ones that he was giving me. But those were newer Bowman. For the most part, those were newer autographs that he was giving me. Most of them were autographs, and most of them were newer. And yeah, they aren't cards that are worth a lot right now. But those guys were just coming out. You don't know. This year they could blow up, and they could be the next Acuna, or the next Max Scherzer, or Verlander, or or Kershaw, or Chris Sale, So, I read some comments to where you guys say, some people are saying, and that the cards the guy sent me were kind of crappy, but I disagree with you guys a little bit. The older ones, like the relics and stuff, those were cool, but I can understand where you guys are coming from there, because they're not ever going to be worth anything. You could probably get those for $1 or $2, but like the newer prospects and stuff, rookie autos, and from like Bowman Chrome and Bowman Platinum, and those are good brands, and those, I consider those an investment. And for like $9.50 a lot, you can't beat that. I just have issues with the guy not giving me what he said he's going to give me. But you guys tell me what you think. I do appreciate everybody's point of view. And yeah, so I'm done for this video. I've been flapping my jaws today. Yeah, just be safe out there. Treat everybody like you want to be treated. Spend time with your family and your friends and the people that matter. And just do what you guys love, and love what you guys do, because life is short. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.